Yeah, so the name of the movie is Feminine. It's definitely a women's empowerment story. And it's a story for tomboys. I consider myself a tomboy. I've grown up my whole life as an athlete.
Okay.
So this story for me is really to touch on those girls who can relate to that and maybe feel like, throughout life their femininity was challenged. If you play sports, you go through different experiences. And I just really want this to attest to women being confident in who they are. We're unique. We come in different forms. And so that's really what the movie is about. It also touches a lot on sports and athletics,
Sure.
being that I played basketball.
Okay.
This is for, girls who grow up with that background. This is just something for them to relate to and to keep evolving as a woman.
Wow, outstanding. We're talking to Tailiah Breon, Raleigh native, CEO of Fashion Prodigy, and also now a filmmaker.
Yes.
A filmmaker, celebrity photographer. I've seen some of your work online. You got artists like Fantasia and others that's in your portfolio. You do some outstanding work. Talk, as you talk about, wanting to have the film and your background in athletics and sports, talk a little bit about how important it is for young women to see that there's a transition that could be made either through the film or even through your own story.
Absolutely. It's very important. And I would just say, even with sports, sports is such a commitment. And being that it was such a big part of my life, so often you're taught this is it.
Yeah.
This is all you need to focus on. This is what you eat, sleep, breathe. And that is true. But just having those sources and mentors that can pour into you and teach you other parts of life are important when you're transitioning, because at some point in time, no one can play athletics forever. And if that's all you're taught, then how are you prepared for, other parts of your life? So I've just experienced myself. Fortunately, I feel like I took that time to get to know myself and other gifts that I had and other passions I had early enough. But I've witnessed teammates and old players who can't play it anymore, and that's all they knew. So they're kind of starting at square one, and they're grown, and that's something that I want to prevent and work on and kind of shed light on. And that is okay. And, it's that you're not losing if maybe you didn't get to go to that college you wanted to or go play professional like you thought you would. It's a lot for all of us out here.